Running is my life, and the cops is here to give me strike. Running is my life, and the cops is here to give me strike. Boom, boom, cause I got to hide, oh boom, boom, a car starts to ride. Gotta pump this gas on the track. Running is my life, and the cops is here to give me strike. Boom, boom, cause I got to hide, oh boom, boom, a car starts to ride. Gotta pump this gas on the track.
Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Live Commerce exclusively on me.com. This is a special Live Commerce exclusively for the Republic Day sale that we have going currently on me.com, and for this we have chosen the topic of Smarter Digital India. Now my guest today is someone who is very special and someone who always speaks the truth, or rather whatever he says is always correct. So please help me in welcoming with a very warm hug Mr. Giri, who is from Giri Sonasari. Giri, welcome to the show.
Hi Sandeep.
Hi. So
nice to be on this show today.
Yeah, I think we've always tried to get you on board all these shows, but nothing happened. I think schedule conflicts and all this, but finally it's good to have you here on part of Live Commerce on me.com. And I think, like I mentioned, Smarter Digital India is our topic for today. Just wanted to know, what is that one instance that you feel, especially in recent years, where you see India moving to a smarter digital sort of state?
The transformation has been very quick, I would say. Like in the past few years, India has been getting really fast-tracked into this digital revolution.
Right.
And there are many instances I can think of, but one instance that comes to my mind is once I visited a small school near my hometown.
Right.
And it's a very rural area, and even the kids don't have access to a proper television channel also, but even there they were teaching with mobiles.
Okay.
And the mobiles has reached nook and corners of the country, and people have adopted it very easily.
Right.
Compared to computers or any other form of digital education. Mobile education has been adopted widely and fastly as well.
And I think I agree, and I hope and I believe that we have played also a small part in this entire adoption, because if you look at the Redmi Note 4G, which came 8 years ago, it came at a time where 4G was starting to get democratized, but again we needed hardware that supported that 4G sort of setup. And in fact our devices, the Redmi Note 4G, the first device that came there, I think it helped in that mass adoption. Also now when you see the 5G is rolling out across the country, we have India ready 5G devices. In fact, we were the first devices to come with 5G out of the box without needing any software update, and even now I think there are a few brands out there who still don't have 5G. So it'll take some time for them to update the device and then get 5G, even though that support is there from a telecom factor. For me, the Smarter Digital India sort of moment came when, actually two moments. One, I feel that anywhere you go, you no longer need cash with you. Practically everywhere.
I no longer carry my cash with me, just a mobile.
I think, yeah, just a mobile is needed, right? And that too, how we have adopted is UPI and other sort of payments, which make it so much easier to transact on a daily basis compared to, carrying cash around, going to ATM, withdrawing. All that has become so seamless, and sometimes we take it for granted, but when you think about it, is when you realize, oh my God, we have made a huge leap in terms of, using our technology to make our lives much more simpler and faster. Second bit I think was very interesting. A user submitted this as part of their review on Flipkart of our Xiaomi smart security camera. So what he had done is very cleverly, so he had installed this sort of a booth in the middle of a farm that he had, and this booth was connected with a solar panel. At the top there was a solar panel. Solar panel is powering a Xiaomi power bank, and that power bank was connected to our security camera. So without any electricity, any lines or anything, he was still able to have a proper security camera that was functioning, which could record footage, security footage. So while we started thinking, okay, this is a good solution for homes, it actually went above and beyond that, and overall was a great moment for us, thinking that, people in India are so smart, they come up with very ingenious solutions like this. So that was definitely a smarter and digital India, not just in terms of the technology, but even the people are willing to find new ways to use technology to the benefit of the larger population itself.
Yeah, when I also first heard about this Xiaomi camera, I thought the same like you, maybe it will be used only in homes.
Right.
But I've seen this Xiaomi camera used across small shops everywhere. Everybody is now feeling secure because they have a camera there.
Correct.
So that kind of revolutionized. Even a small medical store recently visited had a Xiaomi camera there installed.
Yeah. Thanks for that. And I think one of the main reasons for this, I also believe, is the ease of installation. Normally, if you look at traditional CCTV solutions, you generally have someone visiting, helping you set it up. But here, you just plug it into a power socket, use your Mi Home app, and you can scan it and it works. As simple as that. So there's no complex procedure involved in actually wiring it and stuff like that. I think that's probably one of the reasons also why it's adopted so widely.
Plus the spread of 5G and 4G networks has enabled these connected devices to be used very easily. So they got all these connections without any additional infrastructure. They can just invest on a camera and be done with it.
True. I think that makes a lot of sense. And I think going forward, now that we are talking about India Ready 5G, I think we'll move into one of the offers that we have today. In fact, like all three super notes that we have here. So I'll start with this, which is the Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G. I believe you have already seen it, but I love this device. I think it's one of my favorite devices of all time, especially because of the camera capability, right? 200 megapixels. So we'll be revealing an offer on this very, very soon. But until then, just wanted to sort of talk about this, some of the highlights of the device. So 200 megapixel, sensor, HPX sensor, custom sensor that we do with f1.65 aperture. Right?
Quite big an aperture.
Huge aperture, 1 by 1.4 in sensor size. Incredible images, be it in daytime, in low light as well. And this has OIS as well. And what we're calling super OIS because it's not just for photos, but also for videos. And very stable, very good looking output. And even in terms of the, the processing power, MediaTek 1080 has the capability to, capture great shots, but also do multitasking well, gaming well. We have, great multimedia experience, 6.67-inch large AMOLED panel, Super AMOLED panel in this. Pro AMOLED is actually what we're calling it because it goes a step beyond what Super AMOLED does. So not only do you have a 60 to 120 hertz refresh rate, but in fact it can even do 30 and 90 in between automatically, right? So your efficiency is also better. So unless your content needs 60 or 120, it does not use that. So your efficiency is there. You have a 4980 mAh battery, 120 watt fast charging.
Awesome.
The hypercharge takes it to 100% in just 19 minutes. And IR blaster is there, 3.5mm audio jack, high-res wired, high-res wireless, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. So everything that you need in a smartphone basically.
In a budget. I mean, that's what I also recently tweeted, it's got so many things packed inside it. And everything comes in an affordable price tag. That's what I like about the Note 12 Pro Plus and all the other variants as well. Note series has always been very good device, has been received well among my audience subscribers as well. We tell that I think Note 4 was one of the biggest hits for you guys, right? But generally, Note series has got an expectation. You have to be like within a certain affordable price bracket, and also pack in a lot of features.
Best of both worlds, basically. Yeah. So I think that's always the challenge for us when we are developing a new Note series device in particular. But really glad, especially this new Note series device, everyone has been so happy with it on all fronts. So this is an incredible smartphone, I also agree. And I think it's also been the de facto recommendation for most people. Note series has always been easy to recommend because no matter what you want in a smartphone, you will get it with the Note series. So for the first question of the day, what we're basically doing is having a question on screen that you can all see. If you're watching this live stream on YouTube, please head over to the me.com link where you can take part in this quiz. The question is on screen. All you have to do is answer this right and you'll be shortlisted, and the winners will basically get the chance to get a free pair of Redmi earbuds 2C along with your Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G smartphone. Absolutely free Redmi earbuds 2C. So go ahead and submit your entries now. Now moving on to the little brother, which is basically the Redmi Note 12 Pro 5G. So I love this, especially this color variant. I think this is something that right now is selling like hotcakes. This is a limited edition, and I think being a photography enthusiast, you would possibly see the similarity. A bokeh ball. Bokeh ball, exactly. So I think when I also saw it, that's the first thing that came into mind. But I love this colorway because it's something.
Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel,